Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Wa ta'ala Allahu liman fata'ala Allahu liman fata'ala Allahu liman. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Wa ba'd. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in Islam. My name is Muhammad Awal. I'm an engineer from Nigeria. Indigenous of Niger State, in Atila Government, Niger State, a village called Go inside in Atila Government. That's where I'm from, that's mountain, that's my village. I'm in the people tribe. This is my number 65 feet. I come to this Lagos, North France of television. I'm living in Lagos in our area. Lagos in our area. Masalacha outside Lagos. So every time when you come to that mall, that's why I find me to where I'm living. My business is silence, once, where I'm selling. So today's topic is about if the Muslim of the whole world turn their face to the away in between, meaning the best part of the Holy Quran, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose for us, and salat and fasting in judgment and in all activities, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring back the Holy Quran. If Allah will, Allah will bring back the generation, will bring back the like of the generation that Allah is sending food from them from heaven. Allah will bring back the like of those generations that Allah used to send them food from the heaven. And then through that one, where you will know that one will happen until the Muslim follow the best part of the Holy Quran, a way in between. In their salat, in fasting, in judgment, and in all activities. Meaning the best part one. And then through that best part one, that is where you will know the word one is speaking about what is happening now. Through best part one. Then, so you see, then when we got Surah Al-Israel, Surah Al-Zumar, before that, this thing that I'm saying, when we go to Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 66, said, وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ أَقَامَ التَّوْرَاةَ وَالْإِنْجِيلَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْهِمْ مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ لَا أَكَلُوا مِنْ فَوْقِهِمْ وَمِنْ تَحْتِ أَرْجُلِهِمْ. If they will follow the command, meaning if the Muslim will follow the command of Torah, meaning a way in between the best part of the Torah, a way of Allah, and then Muslim will follow command of INJIL, meaning the best part of the INJIL, and the Muslim will follow the command of that which is sent down from their Allah, which is sent down to them from their Allah, which is Holy Quran, meaning the best part of the Quran, the way in between, way full matter. Then Allah said, La akalu min fawqihim wa min tahti arjulihim. They will forget looking for the provision over their head and then under their feet. They will forget looking for the provision over their head and then under their feet. So you see, then this one that we are seeing, this will happen until Muslims follow the best part of the Holy Quran. That is where this one will happen. which is in Surah Al-Ma'idah. Look at it. If they will act, if only they had act according to TORAH and INJIL and that which is had been sent down to them from their Allah. La akalu min fawqihim wa min tahti arjulihim. Look at it. Look at the verse. They will forget to look for the provision over their head and then under their feet. Meaning Allah Ta'ala will provide for them. Then the whole Quran is talking about what is happening now. Meaning, in the generation coming, if Allah will, there is hope. If the Muslim of the whole world follow the way in between, the way of Almighty Allah, stop lauding their salat, stop hiding it, then follow a way between the way of Almighty Allah, then there is hope. Because the whole Quran is speaking about what is happening now. The blinking that you are blinking your eye, that's what's happening now. Seeing that you are seeing with your eye, that's what's happening. Breathing that you are breathing with your nose, that's what's happening. Hearing that you are hearing with your ear, that's what's happening. Talking that you are talking with your mouth, that's what. Eating that you are eating with your mouth, that's what's happening. Walking that you are walking with your hand, that is what is happening now. Walking that you are walking with your legs, that's what's happening now. Running that you are running, that is what is happening now. Flying that the bird is flying with wings, that is what is happening now. Therefore, the whole one is speaking about what is happening now. Then, if the Muslim of the whole world will stop lauding their salat, Allah said, "Wala tajal salat ka dan laud salat." Then, if they will stop lauding their salat, then Allah still want to say, "Wala tukhadiya, don't hide your salat." If they will stop hiding their salat, lauding of salat, which is salat al-Dhuhri, salat al-Subhi, part of salat al-Maghrib, part of salat al-Isha. Hiding of salat, which is salat al-Dhuhri, salat al-Asr, part of salat al-Maghrib, part of salat al-Isha. Then if they will stop lauding and hiding it, because that lauding and hiding is not written in Surah Quran, therefore the Quran has rejected. Then if they stop it, then they follow a way in between, the way of Almighty Allah. Then, if Allah will, then the whole Quran is speaking about what is happening now. Meaning, there is hope. If Allah will, Allah will bring back like the light of the generation that Allah is sending food for them from heaven. The way the cattle are eating food, eating grass without looking for it. Bird is flying with his wing, going to this tree, from this tree, he eat food without looking for it. That is how we the Muslim, that is how the Muslim, the whole world that follow the command of Allah, generation that follow the command of Allah, that's how they will find food, provision of food anywhere. Generation that follow the command of Allah. The way between the way Allah wanted, how He wanted, exactly the way He wanted. Generation that follow the command of Allah, that's how they will find everything easy. So you see, that's it there. Then, and then this is the way in between. When we go to Surah Zumar chapter 9 verse 8 says, "Alladhina yastami'una al-qawla fayattabi'una al-ahsan, ulaika hadahum Allah wa ulaika humul ulul." Those who listen to a word and follow the best part thereof, then those are whom Allah has rightly guided, and then those are men of understanding. See, men of understanding. The Holy Quran is a word of Almighty Allah. Then, if you listen to it and then you follow the best part thereof, meaning a way in between, it's a way of Almighty Allah. That's it. Best part thereof, meaning Allah says, "One, two part." Then again, when we go to Surah chapter 9 verse 5 says, "Wattabi'u ahsana ma unzila ilaykum min rabbikum min qabli an ya'tiyakum al-'adhabu baghtatan wa antum la tash'urun," and follow the best part of that, it is sent out to from Allah. before the punishment comes to you so that the wife can say no. You see, first part, that's why no correct for you to know that Allah has bar one two part. Just again, one goes short and it's right. So far, Basura and Sis and what Basura said, what Quran and Farakana, Takra, Wala Nasa, Al Maxim, one of the now Tanzila. And it's a Quran in which we have divided in two parts in order to manufacture the men and hit them. And then we have revealed when the now Tanzila is a revision, we reveal. So you see, Allah says that we divide the Quran into two parts. Then let us cover how many parts the whole Quran has been divided. How many parts? Allah said, part one. Just again, one goes short and it's right. So some tell Quran, Basura and said, Kulidu Allah wa Rahman. أيما تدول كل أسماء والله جل وعلا ولا تجعلوا من صلاتك ولا تخافت بها وابتغي بين ذات سبيلا. He said, call Allah or call Ar-Rahman. By whatever name he call him, same. For him belong the best name. Then the first command, Allah said, وَلَا تَجْعَلْ صَلَاتَكَ like the Lord Islam means the Lord Islam. You see that is first command. Then second command, Allah said, وَلَا تخافت بها, do you hide it, means don't hide Islam. You see that is second part. Then the third command, Allah said, وَابْتَغِي بَيْنَ ذَاتِ Islam, and follow it with you. See that is third part of the whole Quran. So see, the Quran has been divided into three parts. Allah said about one three part. Then the philosophy behind the view of the Quran three part has no end. You see, because of Allah about one three part, that's why when you come to ablution, you wash your hand, you wash your hand 3 times at the time of ablution. Because of Allah about one three part, that's why when you come to ablution, you wash your mouth 3 times at the time of ablution. Because of Allah has about one three part, that's why when you come to ablution, you put water in your nose 3 times at the time of ablution. You repeat it. Because of Allah has divided whole Quran into 3 parts. That's why when you come to ablution, you wash your face. You wash your face 3 times at the time of ablution. Because of Allah has bar 1 to 3 parts. That's why when you come to ablution, you wash your arm from ear to ear 3 times at the time of ablution. Then the remaining completion of ablution, when you go to Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 1, verse 6, you'll find the completion there. He said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق فامسحوا برؤوسكم وأرجلكم إلى الكعبين. They say, oh, you who believe, when you attend the Salat, wash your face, wash your face, wash your arm from head to elbow, rub by passing wet water over head, wash your feet up to ankle. So you see, the verse says, famsahu biru'usikum, rub by passing wet water over head. Then as you rub your head, that's the same way you rub your ears. You have to rub your head first before you rub your ears. Then your head and ears all together is head. So you see, then that one is in the treatment of the word of God with respect. Treat the word of God with respect, arrange the word of God the way Allah said, arrange it the way Allah said, put it the way Allah said. The one that we first mentioned, you go in the first second one. That one is another knowledge of the Holy Quran. So that rubbing head and the rubbing ear is in the treatment of the word of God with respect, arrange the word of God the way Allah said, arrange it. That is another knowledge of the Quran. When you go to my own digs and the video, you find explanation of it. When you go to my digs, audio digs, you find full explanation of it. Then it says, as rub by passing water over head, then as you rub your head, that's the way you rub your ears. You have to rub your head first before you rub your ears. Then your head and ears all together is head. Then you now wash your feet up to ankle. You see, full ablution is written inside the Quran. Then, so you see, full ablution is written inside the Quran. Then the creator Arab that went for an auto diapo say that inside ablution there is farad, there is sunnah al-lahi, there is sunnah of prophet and all that. So the mustahab, where is it? Where are those things? So you see, full ablution is written inside one. When one be picking, steal from the word of one. So you see, thieves. So you see, so full ablution is written inside one. There's nothing like mustahabi. Ablution is sunnat al-lahi. Faradun and sunnah is same. Faradun and sunnah mean command of Almighty Allah that never change. So ablution from the start to the end is command of Almighty Allah. What Allah has given to the Prophet, that's Zakema. So there's nothing like sunnah, nothing like Prophet sunnah in ablution. There's nothing like mustahabi. When you say mustahabi, they say that mustahabi, the translation of mustahabi, that is something that you do that you will not get reward, that there's no sin, no reward. Meaning something that you do, there's no sin, no reward. Then if they say that mustahabi is something that you do, no sin, no reward, meaning there's no hellfire and paradise. That is insult to Almighty Allah. That mustahabi, they just bring that word in order to confuse Muslims. When you say mustahabi, they say that there is something that they will do, no sin, no reward. Meaning, the translation of it, there's no hellfire, there's no paradise. Meaning, Allah, there's nothing like that. You see, that is insult. So look at it. So that one, all those that you're saying, the old one reject it. Look at full ablution, written inside one. Then, because of Allah's one tripod, that's why I see, look at the leaf here. See the leaf. You see the leaf? The leaf divided in three parts. Look at the hair of the bed. The right hand side of hair of the bed, that's also gone. The left hand side hair of the bed, that's number one. Then this line and draw and come to the hair of the bed. Look at it. That is stored for one. Because of Allah's one tripod, that's why I see all the hair of the bed, you find it divided in three parts. Look at it. Then look at it on the leaf. The right hand side leaf, that's also gone. The left hand side leaf, that's also gone. Then this line and draw and come to the leaf, right hand side, that is stored for one. Look at it here. So because of Allah's one tripod, that's why I see all the leaf divided in three parts. And then when you go, you find it. Look at it in our body. The right hand side of our body, that's also wrong. The left hand side of our body, that's also wrong. Then this line and draw come to our body, that is not because of Allah's one tripod, that's why I see you see all the human body find it divided three parts. Then when you continue going, the philosophy behind it has no end. When you go to animal, birds, you find them divided, their body divided. When you look at the sky has three signs. The sign of brightness and the sign of darkness and the sign of when the sky is blue. You see this is the conqueror proof for the sure one tripod. Then Allah Subhanahu give us first come and say, Wallah tajal surat ka, don't loud Islam. See that is first one. Second come and say, Wallah tajal, don't hide it. That's number one. So you see the louding and hiding all together, Allah Subhanahu want not to do them all. The louding and hiding that the Muslim of this are media start the whole one has cast us and then throw it back. That part, Allah Subhanahu want us not to louding and then not hide, meaning the louding and hiding all together, Allah Subhanahu want us to do them all. You know, you must not come and say, what can you pay the Zat and follow it. Then this is a way between you are just a way you will not a lot of honey. Unless somebody comes closer to you, yeah, as if this bad prophet is in a society. Your society will be like you see. You see, I didn't know that honey. Doesn't it? That is not but one, that's waiting, that's waiting just for us. Then all your salat start from salat to sweet, salat to dur, salat to asr, salat to maghrib, salat to shaj, al mutanaf, this midwife. All your salat, all your tatbah, all your dua, you are just why you not alone. Loud night. That is not one. That's with the that's with us choose for. That's with full material. Then the conqueror for it not. That's with full material. You see when goes out and fight the head of verse 24 say, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu istajibu lillahi wa lirrasulihi idha da'akum lima yuhibbukum wa alamu anna Allaha yahulu bayna al-mar'i wal qalbi wa annahu ilayhi tusharun. He say, oh, you who believe, answer Allah and His Messenger when He call you to that, which is give you light, and know that Allah come in between person and son, and then to Him which all God. Say, وَعَلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَغِيدُ بَيْنَ مَنْ and know that Allah come in between person and son. Allah come in between person and son. Then He give us command in Surah to destroy 17 of Surah Surah 10 that verse said, وَابْتَغِي بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ السَّلَامِ but follow with it. So you see a wave tree, say, what follow material that's not that. Then this wave tree is for you to adjust away. You will neither learn or your stay in Salat, or your stay in Tasbah. Or your state in dua, you will adjust by you will not alone. That is normal. That's what we So you see, that is normal. That's what Then the name of the way of all that's possible, which is one goes to Zubal chapter that 1 verse 18 say, الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون الحسن أولئك هداهم الله أولئك هم أولو الألباب. Those who listen to a word and follow the best part thereof, then those are whom Allah has rightly guided, and then those are men of understanding. So you see, the whole one is a whole material. Then if the Muslim word follow a way to a whole material, then the whole one is a word of all material. The whole one is a word of all material. Then when you listen to the whole one and then you follow the best part thereof, you see a way to a whole material. Then if the Muslim word follow a way to a whole material in their salat, or they are saying salat, or they are saying tasbah, or they are saying dua, they adjust their voice. They will not allow hide it. Unless somebody comes closer to you, you hear as if this one particular person is reciting. Then that's way to all material. Then if the Muslim rule of the word follow a way to a word follow material in their fast, then they follow a way follow material in their judgment. In the judgment. Then they follow in all their activities. Then those are whom Allah has right regarded, and those are men of understanding. So the name of the that is personal. So look at it. Then look at it. When we come to our body, the line that draws come to our body, right and left side. You see, the right hand side of my body, that's first part. The left hand side of my body, human body, that's the second part. Then this line that draws come to the human body, that is third part of the body. That's what that's what called first 10 in all the human body. And then when you check all the human body, you find it with this line. Then again, when we go to the hair of the bed, you see hair of the bed, look at it. The right hand side hair of the bed, that's first one. The left hand side hair of the bed, that's part one. Then this line that draws from the hair of the bed, right at the left hand side, that is third part one. That's what call it first 10 all the hair of the bed. And then when you check all the hair of the bed, you find with that line. Then also again, when we go to the leaves, when you check the leaf, the right hand, look at it. Look at it here. The right hand side leaf, that's first one. The left hand side leaf, that's number one. Then this line I draw from the right hand side, that is third one. That's waiting, that's all of it. Then the name of the waiting, that is first one. Then also again, when we go to the, you see, when you check all the leaf, you'll find with that line. Then again, when you continue going, you go to the animal, would one that are living in the forest, would one that are living in the house, would one that live inside water, would and belly, and when you check their body, you see a line that comes to their body, right at the left hand side. You see the line. Look at the line. Look at it. Then, when you check all the animal body, you find with that line. That's with the follow with that. Then again, when you go to the granite that you are eating, when you check the granite, you see a line that comes to the granite, right to left side like this. That's with the follow with that. When you go to the granite, you find it. You find line like this. That's with the way follow with that. When you go to the bottom of bed, you find it like this. So look at it. Then that is the way Allah says for us. Then, for you to know that the whole one is speaking about what's happening now. Look at it. The upper lip of the eye, that's also one. The down lip of the eye, that's number one. Then that your eye that you are blinking and seeing it, that is third number one. That's what then the name of the that is person. Then that blinking of eye that you are blinking, is that not what is happening now? That is what is happening now. Therefore, the Holy One is speaking about what is happening now. Then also again, when we come to the seeing that you are seeing with your eyes, is that not what is happening now? That is what is happening now. Therefore, the Holy One is speaking about what is happening now. Then also again, when we come to the mouth, the upper lip of the mouth, or the upper teeth of the mouth, that's also the down lip of the mouth, the down teeth of the mouth, that's number. Then your mouth that you are, your mouth that is going up and down while you are talking, while you are eating, that is third part one. That's waiting, that's wait all material. Then the name of the waiting, that's possible. Then that talking that you are talking with your mouth, is that not what is happening now? That is what is happening now. Therefore, the Holy One is speaking about what is happening now. Or eating that you are eating with your mouth, is that not what is happening now? That is what is happening now. Therefore, the Holy One is speaking about what is happening now. Also, you continue going. Thinking that you are thinking with your brain, that's what happened. Knowing that you are thinking with your brain, that's what happened. Hearing that you are hearing with your ear, that's what happened. Breathing that you are breathing with your nose, that is what is happening now. You continue going. Walking that you are walking with your hand, that's what happened. Walking that you are walking with your leg, that is what is happening now. Running that you are running with your leg, flying at the bed is what you continue going. So you have no need. Then, so the Holy One is speaking about what is happening now. Then, if this generation will turn to obedience to Almighty Allah, following away between the best part of the Quran which Allah searches for us, then the Holy Quran is speaking about what is happening now. Meaning, if Allah will, Allah will bring back the like of those generations that Allah used to send food for them from heaven. He will bring back the like of that. Meaning, the way the cattle, bird are eating food without looking for it. They will see food anywhere. If Allah will, we also, if we follow the way to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will any generation that follows. Allah will make our food like that. Then this is what I'm saying for you to have hope. Because when our imam comes to preaching there, those criminal imam, because this one that I'm explaining to you now, I am using the best for one. Following away between your full material, that's why I'm explaining to you this way. But those one that, those, you see, so that is where you will look at, when you look at my preaching, is different from those one that went forth and disobey Allah. Those Muslims that went forth and disobey Allah, loud their salat and hide it. And then when you go to my number 64 video, you will find full explanation of it. How Quran separated between those one that follow the best one and those one that went forth. Meaning those one that follow the best one away between away from material, away that searches for us. Meaning remain obedient to Almighty Allah. Then the whole one separated between them and those one that went forth and allowed their salat and hide it. Why? Went forth and disobey Allah, allowed their salat and hide it. Why? Allah said in Surah 1 said, "Wala taj'al salatka don't not salat, wala taj'al don't hide." Meaning the loud and hide altogether. Allah said, "Want us not to do them on." The loud and hiding that the Muslim Jesus are doing their salat is not a social one. Therefore, the woman has rejected, has cast outside, and then put it back. So I see. So when you look at my preaching, I'm following the best one. That's why I see. I'm saying it this way. And then this one to have more. And then anyone. So I see. And then those one that went for Allah their salat, Allah mentioned, say about them. Inside the Quran, when you go from the Surat al-Ladina an'amta alayhim ghayr al-maghdub, they are ghayr al-maghdub. Surat al-Ladina an'amta alayhim, those who follow the best one. Those who Allah said, those who you bestow your grace, they are those one that follow the way that Allah command us to follow, meaning the best one. Then ghayr al-maghdub, those one, none of those who you end your anger with, those one, they are the munafiq that went for allow their salat and hide it. They are the munafiq. So you see, they are those one. And then they went for allow their salat and hide it. Then the whole one reject the salat, cast outside. Then reject their deed. They are fasting, the whole one reject it. Salat, fasting, deed. When the salat fasting is not, the whole one rejected, then what remain? And then they are the one, still Allah talk about them in Surah Al-Anfal, chapter 35, chapter 8 or 1, verse 35. Say, وَمَا كَانَ صَلَاتُهُ إِلَّا الْبَيْتِ مُتَكَاءَ وَتَوْفِيًا وَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابَ مَا كُنتُمْ تَكْفُرُونَ. Their salat in the house of Allah in Kaaba and Mecca was nothing but what's the calf of hand. Look at it, their salat. They are the one. The whole one has rejected their salat. And then Allah say, was nothing. But you see, they are obedient to Almighty Allah, meaning they are performing salat to Almighty Allah, but they are not following the command of Almighty Allah. You see, since in this room, the whole one is speaking about what's happening now, and then when you come to know that the whole one is speaking about what's happening now, that's where you come to know all those things. And then again, those one that went for Allah, that's Allah hide it. They are those one who went for that as well. They are those one, as I said in Surah Al-Maryam, say, "What you put to وارثها من سورة المريم كان على ربك حتما مقضيا." That verse, they say each one of you will enter fire. That is a accomplishment, meaning that is a command, that's of Almighty Allah, which must be accomplished. So you see, they are those ones that went for and allowed their salat and hide. Look at it. When you continue to search, you will continue seeing how their character, the character of them. Look at it. Allah is talking about it. When you go to the Munafiq, Surah Al-Munafiq again, you recite it. That is their character. They are performing salat, but they are not following the command of Almighty Allah. Therefore, the good one reject it. Since it is one. And then they are one, وَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. So, The word one separated between those one that follow a way between and then those criminals. Those Muslims that went for Allah, their salat, and hide it and disobey Allah. So this a way between that you are saying it. If the Muslim would follow a way between Allah, then those one that follow a way between Allah, in their salat, in fasting, in judgment, and in all activities, they are the one Allah mentioned in Surah Al-Waqi'ah, chapter 57, verse 47. وَصُلَّةٌ مِّنَ الْآخَرِينَ. And the multitude of righteous in the later generation. There will be a quantity of righteous in the later generation. Look at it. On the later generation, look at it. So that's it. So you see the whole one separated. Then, and then again, so you see, look at it. Look at the character. This is the character of them. Surat al-Ladina and Amtali. They are those ones that follow the best part one. The way of all matter. Those who you can say, they are those. And then the way between Allah says, what the bay Nazareth, but follow the way between. What the more unknown way that unknown that Allah come in between, then He give you command to follow the way between. So you see, the way between is will follow matter. Then it's way to adjust your voice. Oh, you're saying Salat, oh, you're saying Tasbah, oh, you're saying Dua. You will adjust away you and loud high. Unless somebody comes to you, he has said this one, Prophet says that's way to follow them. Those one that follow it. They are the one that follow the best part of the Holy Word. Then the person behind it has more. And then they are the one that Musa said in Surah Al-Waqi'ah. Chapter 51 verse 40. وَصَلَّةٌ مِّنَ الْآخَرِينَ. And the multitude of righteous on the later generation. So look at it. All one separated them. So what is it? Then again about the